Hey everybody, and welcome back to my Unprocessed life. I was just going to take a couple quick minutes here and kind of give you an update over the weekend. I didn't make a video yesterday. I got lazy playing with the family and whatnot. But basically, yesterday we did a green juice. We did a video which will come out soon, and just of our green juice, what we do in the mornings and so forth. And then after having green juice for lunch, Stark Raving Raw made me some zucchini hummus with some assorted vegetables. And I've Instagrammed pretty much all of the meals since then. Also for dinner, I did banana and ice cream, and then of course I think I had an orange, a couple of snacks like oranges or bananas throughout the day. So today's day 7. This morning we got up and did green juice this morning, and that's what we just finished green juice not too long ago, and that's all I've had today. And so we're getting ready to go into town because we need to do some more shopping for stuff for green juice, because we're pretty much out of that, and we'll probably grab a salad while we're in town to get some roughage going on, and then tonight will probably be either more banana and ice cream or something along those lines, but we'll talk about that tomorrow. Anyway, that's kind of a rundown on the food. Today is day 7 of being completely raw, and it's been a really good week. I can tell that the weekends are really tough on me, tougher than any of the other stuff. Because during the week I'm busy. I've got stuff to be done. Okay, go do this, go do this, go do this, eat, go do this, go do this, eat. You're done. Whereas on the weekends, I don't have as much of a structured sort of scenario, so it makes it really tough for me to go ahead and stick to it, because then no matter what I'm working on, it's kind of like, I'd really like to go eat something. And even though I'm not necessarily really hungry or anything like that, I do want to eat because of that food addiction that I've had for so long. So it has been quite a challenge, I'll be honest. I find myself thinking, okay, now that I've done 7 days raw, do I want to continue to do raw stuff? Do I want to keep this going? Because raw has been really good. I've enjoyed it. I felt really good. The green juices are growing on me. I've lost about 5 pounds this week. So that's, pretty stellar weight loss. Again, probably just, water weight, but even still, getting some good stuff in. Kind of liking the green juices quite a bit. So I'm not really sure. I've also seen some other folks do, High Carb Hannah did some potato cleanse stuff that I thought was kind of interesting. I thought that might be interesting to do for a week or so, see how I feel doing, nonstop potatoes along with some other veggies that go with them, some tomatoes and cauliflower and stuff like that, but mostly potatoes. That might be interesting. See how that affects me for a week. So I may do that this week. We'll just see. We're still trying to stay away from processed things. And when I say processed, I mean anything that's added to it. Juices are to some degree processed, right? Because you've pulled out the fiber and so forth. But that, for me, that still fits in my box of unprocessed, because we're basically just taking, we're not adding anything to it really more than anything else. We're taking, whatever is in nature, whatever is natural, whatever, is the healthiest form of food that we can think of, and we're consuming it. And we're trying to make sure that we get fiber in, so it's not like I'm getting rid of all the fiber in the, it's just that I can't, it's almost impossible for me to eat all of the greens that you get in the juices, just straight. And so by drinking them, I get a lot of the minerals and benefits out of them. And so that's kind of the idea behind juicing. It's not really a meal replacement. What it is a way to get the minerals into your body that you need. So, but when I say processed, I mean things like, processed breads, processed things with refined sugar, things that have been refined and processed beyond where we would like for, beyond their whole state. And so, I mean, I guess we could have a semantic argument about what is processed versus what's unprocessed. But for my unprocessed life, the definition or rules that I'm going with are, as close to the whole food as possible. I'm not saying other things aren't healthy. That's just what I'm trying to do right now, because I want to see how it affects my body and how it makes me feel. So that's what we're doing. So I will let you know tomorrow whether I decide to do the potato thing or whether I'm going to keep going with the raw. There's a part of me, since I haven't had any cooked food in a while, that thinks, man, it would be really nice to go do some cooked stuff. But then again, by the same token, there's that part of my body, or there's that part of my brain that says, well, you got that whole thing about the studies and the 51% cooked versus raw, and how it releases the white blood cells. And, so there's a lot of those things that I struggle with as far as, healthy, unhealthy, and most everything I've done has been data driven as far as my philosophies on it. So, I may stick with raw. We'll just have to see. Right now, I'm getting kind of hungry, so I need to go eat so that I don't make terrible decisions. And so we got to go get some shopping done and so forth. So anyway, you can follow me, of course, at on Instagram. I don't have Twitter stuff up, and I don't have a Facebook page. Right now, we're just doing YouTube and Instagram, and that's pretty much it. Of course, you can always email me at myunprocessedlife@gmail.com if you want to, shoot me an email or something like that, or you can comment down below as well. And we can interact that way. But you can also find me on Instagram. It's myunprocessed.life, and I'm posting pictures of everything that I'm eating so that you can kind of see, what it is. And what else? Oh, I don't think I made a video since Friday, so I should just give you a quick update. On Friday, I went out to lunch with one of my coworkers. We went to Jason's Deli, which has a really great salad bar. However, you have to be careful. So I added some beets and some pickles and some walnuts and raisins and things like that onto the salad. And I actually gained a pound or 2 pounds, I think, that day. They went away the next day. This morning when I got up, those, had all gone. I'm still at the same amount of weight loss. So, but that's something to be aware of, is the stuff that may be, okay, but it also may not be what you're looking for. So like the raisins and cranberries that have been dried, I may have gotten a few more of those than I really wanted, some walnuts, and some of the beets that had been boiled. So, technically not raw. And I had some hummus that from Jason's Deli, which, I didn't think about it at the time, but the chickpeas had probably been cooked. So, I probably stayed 99.9% raw this week, and then kind of went off on the pickles and the pickles and so forth. So maybe not 100% raw, but pretty dang close. So I just kind of wanted to give you a heads up that had happened. I had forgotten about that, and since I didn't do a video yesterday, I didn't update you and kind of let you know. But anyway, so we're off to go grab some salad for lunch today, and then we're going to go do some shopping for stuff for green juices and for the rest of the week. So I hope you all have a great day. Have a happy Valentine's Day, and come back and see me on my Unprocessed Life.